This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I am joined by Lee Cutler over Zoom. Lee, how are you doing?
Very well, mate. How's yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. It's first time we've spoken for best part of probably 6, 7 months when we last spoke, and you've got a fight date. You've got some exciting news finally.
Finally,
Talk
yeah.
to me about how relieved are you to be able to get out?
Oh, it's absolutely buzzing for it, to be honest. I just knew at the start of this year, I just thought something was going to happen. So obviously, sort of before Christmas, I had a little bit, back well before Christmas, I had a little bit of a injury, which passed by. So before Christmas, I started ticking over, ready for the new year, and then the new year come, and we knew and then we got an opportunity. We got the call. Yeah, so buzzing, absolutely buzzing to get going.
Throughout this entire, throughout the entire pandemic, Lee, and from shows originally going behind closed doors, how have you found trying to keep yourself motivated, waiting for the right opportunity to come along?
It's been all right. Obviously, it's hard work, isn't it? It's hard work for anyone. It's when you haven't got anything coming up, especially when you're like on a small hall circuit. There's no small hall fight shows coming up. But I have been keeping myself in the gym relatively until I injured myself sort of around September last year. I was out for a couple of months sort of with a little knee injury, which is all sorted now. And I'm now back fighting fit, probably as fit as I've ever been, on weight and ready to go.
That's one thing I want to touch on. You mentioned you're on weight. So how long have you known about this fight with Bradley?
Well, I'll tell you. So we were up sparring Ted Cheeseman. And then Tony Sims just messaged me afterwards. Go, all right, mate. Keep your phone on because the matchroom wants is going to get in touch with you. They might have a fight for you. So I was like, sweet. Didn't know much, like anything else about it. Obviously got in touch with my manager and coach and stuff. And yeah, obviously offered us Brad Ray, who I know quite well. Obviously I've done a bit of sparring with before. It's going to be a cracking fight, and I'm buzzing to get in there.
So when did all of this kind of initially first come about? Because it was announced yesterday, so Thursday it was announced on.
Well, as soon the very first shows that were happening. What was the first show this year?
Warrington Lara, yeah.
Yeah, so it was sort of about a week before then, week or two before then. Obviously, I was relatively fit anyway. We got a call saying that they want to put some fights together. You're one of the fights together as a reserve. Obviously, if anyone catches COVID, you'll be in the stand in. So offered us an opponent, which was Brad Ray, and we was like, we accepted, and we was like, yeah, let's go. We're waiting for a pullout. It was looking like it was going to. They wanted us in the bubble for the Josh Kelly bill, which was a month ago now, nearly. So we was ready to go in then. Obviously, I was on weight then. Yeah, so that's how it come about, really. So then it come to this, and now Eddie Earns put a tweet out saying that he just had to put the fight on because it's a cracking fight, proper 50-50 fight. We're both willing to put our records on the line and see who's the best. That's what I'm buzzing about.
We'll come on to the fight in the following one to my next question, but just to kind of go on the roots of this fight being announced. So you've had a solid 6 to 8 weeks to prepare for it, from the sounds of it.
Oh, well, yeah, before Christmas, well, straight after Christmas, I've been in the gym. So whatever that is,
Couple
must
months,
be
yeah.
10 weeks of a year. So literally from the new year hit, January 1st, I had a couple of weeks off over Christmas. And then January 1st, I was back in the gym, ticking over. I was literally went in, I hit it hard early because I got to a bit heavy. Sort of after having my injury and stuff, but it comes off. I'm naturally a super welterweight anyway, so this bout's been made at middleweight, so I'll make middleweight easy. I'm still strong, still very very strong at the weight, but I will be fighting for titles at super welterweight. But yeah, so middleweight is easy for me.
So you mentioned you're going to be fighting for titles at super lightweight. Is this simply it was just an opportunity you couldn't turn down? You needed to get out. You need to try and build some momentum into the year, or
100%, yeah. Massive respect to Brad. You know, I couldn't turn the opportunity down. Great fight. I think his style was just perfect to show how good my style is, and he's got the right style to show what I can do. And I just think it's right. So some fights at middleweight, you'd sort of think twice about. But this one being the opportunity, both being around the same sort of age, same sort of experience, I couldn't turn it down. Yeah, excited, really excited.
So talking about the fight now, we'll come into the fight. You mentioned you've sparred with Bradley before. Talk to me about your experiences with him in sparring and how much can you take away from it?
I don't take anything away from sparring. Sparring, you're in 16-ounce gloves, headgear. It was a really good competitive spar. It was literally my last spar. We'd done 8 rounds before my last fight, which was back in November 2019, the week of Chris Billam. It was the day before Chris Billam won his Commonwealth. Because we went up to Manchester, got some rounds in with Marcus Morrison, and then finished sparring Brad Ray the next day. Cracking spar, really good to watch. I'm guess what I've been told by my coach and stuff. It's really competitive. Not one-sided. We're both giving it to each other, so I know it's going to make for a cracking fight.
From the sounds of it, do you believe then that this could be the fight that steals the show next Saturday night?
Oh, 100% it can do. Yeah, definitely. Like, we're both putting it all on the line. For me, it's like, well, for both of us, I'm sure it's like our world title opportunity, because if we win this, we're out there. Then we're out there. There'll probably be people calling us out. And we'll be on the next Matchroom show with a bit of luck. Eddie Hearn says winner stays on. Obviously, Chris Billam's on the show as well. So we'll be looking to take a show down in Bournemouth. So, it's within my interest, mine and Chris's interest, to obviously get a good, solid win, so we can get a show down in Bournemouth, which would be buzzing. Not overlooking Brad Ray though, because he's a cracking fighter, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I was going to say, pressure on yourself and Chris to be successful next weekend to get that show down south.
Oh, 100%. We've got some great talent coming through as well. Obviously, massive pressure. But pressure's a privilege. I love it. I love the game. I've been loving being in the gym. Everything's felt right. Getting on my PBs in the gym, feeling really fit, and I'm just really excited for this fight now.
Lee, in Chris's case, obviously he also had his fight announced yesterday, but he's had a frustrating one. Originally, he was looking to face Dion Juma for the British and Commonwealth titles, and that's fallen through. And now he's facing Vasil Ducar. Just talk to me about kind of your interactions with Chris throughout all of this, and has he shown signs of frustration because he hasn't had a set opponent up until the announcement?
Oh, Chris is very professional. He doesn't let anything get to him. In his head, he doesn't care who it is. He's just focused, chilled out. I wish I could be like him myself. How he is about it all. He's just been so chilled out. He just finds out and he's like, yeah, okay, let's go. As long as his team agree with it, he's okay with it. So he's not even worried about Dion or whoever he's boxing now. He's just stayed focused, done the same thing as he would if he was fighting anyone else, to keep him in the gym. He's very professional and a good role model.
Right, Lee, we will leave it there now. Leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. But I'm going to leave a final word to yourself for everyone who's going to tune in and watch you come next weekend. What would you like to say to them?
I'd say, thank you for the support. I hope I put on a great show. I know I'll put on a great show. And so be ready, Brad. We're going to have a cracking fight. Let's tear it up.
Lee, I appreciate your time. Best of luck next weekend. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.